A lot of people aren't going to like this take at all, but we talked about it the other night. Movies like Mission Impossible, all the Marvel movies, that's why I don't really care for them because you already know what the ending's going to be like.
Yeah, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, you know that for the most part, Marvel movies, the superhero's going to win.
The Mission Impossible movie, part 1, you went and saw it with your mom, and I haven't seen it, and I already know Tom Cruise isn't going to die, and nothing bad's going to really, really, really happen. Now, I will say the Endgame in Marvel, that was good, because you had a lot of people become dust, and you just didn't know what was going to happen. But anyways.
I think, though, that maybe that's why some people go see it. Is because they know, hey, people aren't really going to movies to like have the heart ripped out. So I think a lot of the times people are relying on movies like that to be like good action, pretty good acting at least, and for the most part attractive people that they're going to be seeing. I mean, let's be honest. And then they know that, hey, the good guy's going to win at the end of the day. And I think a lot of people need that.
I guess I just don't like going into a movie. I love the movies that are on the edge of your seat, thriller. Oh my gosh, I can't believe he was the bad guy the whole time, or she was the killer the whole time. I have just different taste in movies. And I know a handful of people that listen to this podcast are going to be like, you don't like Marvel movies? I can't believe that. It's not that I don't like them. It's just if a Marvel movie or an action movie comes out, or even like the Fast and the Furious movies and all those genres of movies, I'm not going to go see them. I might wait until I watch them at home. But besides that point, really weird way to start this episode. But I know we were talking about it, and I kept thinking about it. And I was like, I want to say something about it on the podcast. So while our kids are sleeping, another episode. It's a little bit later in the week. We were supposed to record a few days ago, have this out a while back. When I say a while back, 2 days ago, but it didn't work out. So it's okay. We have, 4 or 5 amazing people that listen to our stuff. So thank y'all for listening. They're the only ones that were probably sitting there waiting. Paul, Silas, Seth, 2K, and somebody else. I'm sorry if I can't remember. But yeah. Anyways, crazy week. We went to the Braves game. That was fun. Oh, well, that was like 2 weeks ago now. No, a week ago.
A little over a week, like a week and a half.
Yeah, but
it was last
fun.
Monday. It was fun.
It was
the Braves lost, but then they went on to win the series, and they won the next 2 games. They just decided to lose the game we were at.
Yeah, and it was really funny because I kept bringing out my phone and I was recording. So the very first pitch, I recorded the guy hit a home run. Literally the very
from
first.
The Angels.
From the Angels,
from
yeah.
The Braves.
So I was like, wow, that's weird. The second time I filmed, they hit Ohtani. He got hit by a pitch. And then when I was like, I'm going to stop recording, what was it, Charlie Morton pitching?
Yeah.
I want to film them hitting, and we had a double play. So I said, I'm not going to record anymore. I'm going to take one picture and I'm going to put my phone up, because every time I brought my phone out, something bad happened. So, but it was a fun time. It was a little crazy. I made it a little hectic. Sorry. I was just...
Anal.
No, I was stressed out. Anal. What the heck? Anal.
Same thing.
Anyways, but yeah, I was a little stressed out about the whole day getting there. I haven't been to a game in forever, so I wanted it to be great, and I probably didn't make it the greatest experience to start off.
I was just trying to be chill.
Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, weird start of the episode, but who cares? I told you we're going to do something kind of unique for this episode.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to get started because we are going to do buy or sell. So I don't know if you thought about that.
No, I was too busy thinking about the rapid fire questions.
Yeah, well, thanks for spoiling it. I was getting excited to tell you. We're going to do rapid fire questions, kind of get y'all to get to know us a little bit more. Feel like it's kind of fun to do those. I have 10 questions. Erin has 10 questions. Now, it says rapid fire, but I have a feeling the questions we're going to ask, we're going to have to sit here and think for a second, give our answer. maybe they will be quick answers. I think a few of them you'll be able to quickly answer.
Who's going to go first?
We'll figure that out. But we'll do rapid fire questions, buy or sell, and call it a night. What do you think?
That sounds great.
Yeah, because it's already late, and right now the Braves are playing, and they are in the 9th inning, still up 6-5. So they're batting. Rosario's batting right now. It's Erin's. I'm surprised she wanted to do the episode at the 9th inning, but
if we would have waited till after the 9th inning, it would have been like 10:30.
Yeah,
and we wouldn't be getting to bed.
Well, it's 10 right now, but hopefully we can get done. Not be too long. So what I was thinking is we'll do paper, rock, scissors.
I was literally about to say that. Let's rock, paper, scissors.
Whoever loses has to answer first.
Has to do the answers first.
Yes.
Okay.
So like if I win, I'm asking first.
Okay.
If you win, I have to answer your questions.
So if I win, you ask first. If you win.
If I win, I'm asking first. If you win, you're asking first.
Okay. Gotcha.
All right. Best out of 3 or just one and done?
Let's just do one and done.
All right. You ready? Mm-hmm. All right.
Why am I nervous?
I don't know.
Okay.
But
ready?
Here we go. Scissor for those listening. Rock.
Okay.
Scissor. Okay. We're going to. Oh my gosh. We've tied 4 times in a row. Scissor. Rock. Scissor.
Okay.
Paper. All right. Boom.
You win.
Beat you.
Okay.
So I'll ask the questions first. I don't know what kind of questions you have. We have not a clue at all. Mine are, I'm going to say broad in a way. When I say broad, it's more of like, hey, these are questions I would ask anyone. There's some personal and then there's some that, I would ask anyone.
Okay.
So to first question, rapid fire questions. I'm going to ask, if you can have a superpower, what would it be?
They asked me that at Starbucks today.
Did you really?
They're doing like questions every day to like get to know their customers a little bit better.
Yeah.
And that was the exact question they had for me today. And I didn't have enough time to think about it. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll just fly. But really, I think I would want to teleport because then all I have to do is think about where I want to go and I would be there.
Okay.
Like I could be anywhere at any time in the blink of an eye. Like that's
Is that a superpower though?
It's definitely a superpower.
How can you defeat somebody by teleporting?
How can you defeat somebody by flying? Just fly away.
Okay, you got a point there.
But if I had to have something where I could beat someone with,
I got you. Okay.
Do you want me to specify?
No.
Okay.
Because if we do, this will be a 2-hour episode. Because, all right. So yeah, teleport, superpower. That's what you want. Okay. So this one, I thought would be funny because I have no clue what you would say. Who is your favorite Disney character?
Oh. Why did you have to ask me that? Of like all time?
Who's your favorite Disney character? Of all time, whatever.
That's a terrible question. Okay, narrow this down a little bit. Cartoon or real?
Whatever. It's the character that you like the most in a movie that you watched that Disney has created. In a show? It could even be a show. I'll give you that, but I doubt it's going to be a show.
I haven't watched a Disney show.
I know
since
a Disney, my favorite Disney character in a show.
Yours?
Yeah. 100%.
What's yours?
Lou Stevens.
Oh.
Shia LaBeouf, Even Stevens.
Yes, Even
That was easy.
Stevens.
Go ahead.
But you said it could be from anything.
Anything. That's a Disney Channel created show.
You mean movie or
No,
show?
I said, who is your favorite Disney character? That is a
from
character.
a movie or show.
Yeah, anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't like questions like
Baby, you're taking way too long. You had something that came in your head.
The only thing that comes to my head is Olaf because my kids hit me with Olaf every day.
Okay. So is that your answer?
It'll be my answer.
Okay, Olaf. Wow. It's
I'm not
Disney
getting deep. Okay, Disney character. I mean, I have to think back to when I don't think about Disney characters. It's just not something I go about my day thinking about.
I bet if I asked you Lord of the Rings, you have like that.
You can't pick a favorite from Lord of the Rings.
Oh my gosh, here we go. Okay, this one's kind of like, it's not supposed to be sappy. It's supposed to be like
Mulan.
Okay, cool. Anyways,
Actually, just kidding. The dragon from Mulan.
there you go. Mushu.
He was my favorite. I don't know why. I just always enjoyed him. He's the biggest reason I used to watch Mulan, and I forced our kids to watch it.
Yeah, and the new one didn't even have him in it. So, but anyways, we're not going to talk about that. I haven't seen it.
Lion likes Mushu too. Actually, he just likes the swords. So.
There you go. Third question.
All right.
Finish this phrase. It's not supposed to be, like I said, emotional or sentimental or anything like that. It's like, and I can do one for you because I know it's not it. But like, finish this phrase. The way to my heart is blank. So like most people go, oh, the way to my heart is chocolate.
I was literally just thinking that. Okay.
But the way to your heart is Starbucks.
Coffee.
There you go.
Every morning with a piece of pumpkin bread.
There you go. Starbucks
and we're
pumpkin
friends.
bread. Okay. If anyone ever wants to know what to get Erin as a gift, Starbucks card is pretty much it. She goes there, sadly, every single morning to get coffee. I don't even know why they're asking you questions. They should already know you because when they go, oh, hey, Erin, they spit out the order. And now I'm a part of it. Now they're like, hey, Drew, you still getting what you usually get? And I'm like, oh, this is weird.
Well, see, the thing is, like, if there was another coffee shop in the area that had a drive-through and had coconut milk and then something to eat that was dairy-free, I would go check it out. But there's not one in this area that has a drive-through and has all of those options.
Okay.
So
Starbucks is the key to her heart.
There's other keys, but
all right, this is kind of a cool one, I thought. Would your 12-year-old self think you are cool today?
Yeah. I'm much cooler now than I was at 12.
Well, I'm just saying, like a 12-year-old sees you. Do you think that they're going to think you're cool?
Yeah.
And then even yourself.
If I was 12, I would think I'm pretty cool.
Yeah, I would say so.
I mean,
I would say that if a 12-year-old Drew sees almost 30 Erin, I would think you're pretty cool. I think we would be hot, and I'll be like, man, she's smoking. Anyways, moving on. Kind of fun one that maybe people don't know. I threw in there. Do you have any tattoos? And if so, what are they?
You don't know if I have tattoos, Andrew?
I do. This is more for them.
I know.
Anyways, so yeah, if you have any tattoos, what are they?
I have two. I have tattoos. The eagle from Lord of the Rings on my left rib cage, and then I have Aragorn's sword on my spine.
You do. Yep. That's pretty cool. Cool. Awesome. A lot of people may not know that.
That's true.
I have.
They're in like hidden areas. You can't really see them. Yeah. I mean, you can sometimes see the one on my back, but.
Okay. All right. So, number 6. What is the last song you listened to on Spotify? And it has to be literally the last song. If you're embarrassed by it, you still have to tell me what it is.
I'm not embarrassed by anything I listen to.
I know, but some people are like, oh, no, I don't want to tell you.
Me to Me by Morgan Wallen.
Morgan Wallen.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the last thing I listened to.
Yeah, we're excited. We're going to go see him in concert. Maybe I already told people that. We're supposed to see him in June, but got changed to November. So
I'm actually kind of happy. It's going to be cooler in Georgia. So I'm not mad about it.
And then this next one I'm asking because a lot of people have no clue. And when I tell them, they go, are you kidding me? Really? What is your middle name?
My middle name is Erin.
Okay. Explain how your middle name is Erin, but you're Erin.
My first name is Kimberly. I was named after my dad. His name was Kim, and he was, born back in the time before like ultrasounds were a used thing often, and they thought he was a girl. Swore up and down he was a girl, and maybe they did have an ultrasound and he was just turned in a weird position. I don't remember, but I remember them thinking he was a girl all the way up till he was born.
Was he supposed to be Kimberly?
He was supposed to be Kimberly.
Oh, okay. So they just said, oh, well, he's just Kim.
My papa they wanted a little girl, and my papa wanted her name to be Kimberly, and my dad came out a disappointment.
I love it. Kim, you know me. I'm all about names. So, him being named Kim.
I was actually too nervous in 6th grade when I went from elementary school to middle school. I was really shy, and I was too nervous to tell my teachers that I go by Erin. So they all called me Kimberly for the first year. And then it got really annoying because I met new people, and they would call me Kimberly. But then the old people that knew me called me Erin, and it was a very confusing time in my life. So I just
When was this, elementary?
No, it was middle school. My first year of middle school, which was 6th grade. So then finally by 7th grade, I just told all the teachers it's Erin. And then eventually everybody else adapted to it. Yeah. And yeah.
Yeah, when I first met you, you said, oh, my name is Kimberly, actually. I was like, what? And I was like, you don't look like a Kimberly at all. So
I don't think I ever did.
You look like an Erin. All right. So this one I think will be kind of fun. I don't know. Hopefully you won't sit here forever and think about it. But which celebrity annoys you the most?
Oh, I just don't. I don't watch things.
Okay, but what celebrity right now? The first one that comes in your mind, rapid, annoys you the most?
Joy Behar.
Who?
Do we count her? The lady from The View.
Oh, well, no, yeah. I guess she's a celebrity.
I don't know, but she annoys the piss out of me.
I think everyone on The View annoys the crap out of everyone, so you don't have to worry about that.
Honestly, and what's sad is like Clem Buck's the one that will say things, like will report on what she said, and then I get annoyed by that too. And
I don't know why, and I don't. Hopefully, this doesn't bother anybody that might be listening to this. I thought you were going to instantly say Taylor Swift.
No, she doesn't annoy me. She's not even on social media.
Well,
so she doesn't.
I love your answer though, because I can't stand her either.
No,
Anyways,
yeah.
I got two more, and so the next question: Lord of the Rings cannot be any remote.
This is really close to me.
Well, it's supposed to. You see the levels. We're finally getting good levels. Anyways, Lord of the Rings cannot be at all a part of this answer.
Okay.
So you might have to think for a second. And yeah. What movie, book, or TV show changed your life? And Lord of the Rings cannot be a part of it. And then change your life, we don't have to go crazy deep. It's like, oh my gosh, I saw this. Or I read this. Gosh, she's read 8 million books.
I'll tell you the first book that changed my life was The Prince of Tides.
Okay.
I had to, when I was in high school, English 3, they made you choose like a great American author novel to read, and then you had to like write a report on. And the kind of books I usually read were like John Sanford books. You probably, because of Marcia. Yeah. Marcia got me into like all these murder, mystery, crime, very detailed, graphic murder kind of books that they don't have in high school. Yeah. And so I'm like, what am I going to read? And I remember, I feel like I was talking to the teacher and told her kind of what I liked, and she gave me a few options, and I pulled up The Prince of Tides, and I read it, and it changed my life. But the movie was terrible, and I can't believe they ever did that to that book.
I forgot about that. I knew you read that, and you told me that like a long time ago, because we have a copy of it. We don't. I think it's packed up because in the move we never put it up.
But that's probably the first book. I mean, there's probably a movie. There's definitely a movie and a TV show that has done the same thing, but that was the first thing that came to mind.
Cool. Last question.
Okay.
If you won $1 million,
okay,
what would be the first 3 things you would do with the money? And this is the last question, so it can be a little bit longer. You can think a little bit harder. But you got $1 million.
Okay.
What's the first 3 things that you would do?
The first thing I would do is pay off all the debt we have.
Okay.
Any debt, I'd pay it off.
I would appreciate that, yes. I mean, babe, think. I mean, instantly. I instantly can think of 2 things that you would do, but I can't say it because it's not my answer.
You think you know what I would do with the money?
I would think that, no, I mean, I will know. I can't answer until you answer.
Okay,
so.
And then you'll answer what
you think
I
what I would,
answered.
yeah. And it's not bad. It's just like, I was like, oh, I can see her doing this.
Okay. 1, I'd pay off all our debt. When all of our debt's paid off, I would book a European vacation for us and our boys, and I would take our parents if I could.
So like pretty much a massive, awesome European trip if everyone so could.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 2.
And
third one. You're staring at me like I'm in trouble. Like you're in trouble. It's $1 million.
No, I know. What do you do with $1 million?
We don't have a lot of debt, so that's not gonna take that. And then the trip would be probably what, 100, 200,000, maybe.
That many people.
If we went balling.
Kids.
So what would be
You'd
the last?
Want to play golf at like every place we went.
It wouldn't be about me. It's your money. But yes, I would love to play golf. Pebble Beach, St. Andrews. I mean, just to name a few.
Is it bad I didn't say no?
Erin, no, that's not part of that. It's we would hope that you would give a little bit to the Lord. Okay? You're so dumb. All right. Let's
Okay.
get focused.
Okay,
Pay
okay.
debt. Amazing trip with family around Europe and all that good stuff.
Okay.
Third thing.
Why do you ask me like these questions?
Baby, these are questions.
I don't know what I'd use $1 million for. This is what would happen is it would sit in our bank account and I wouldn't know what to do
No,
with
that's
it.
a hogwash. That is so much hogwash.
Hogwash.
I kind of like that. Hogwash. Anyways,
Keep saying it. Just
come
sit here
on.
and you can keep saying
I'm
it.
excited about you asking mine, and you got one more thing to spend money on, and you don't know what to spend money on. Note to self, everyone. Erin does not like making decisions.
like
She doesn't.
making
She
decisions.
apparently
I'd have to
can't
think
think
about
on the
it.
spot of like things that she would do, like characters, stuff like that.
I'd make a movie with it.
Make a movie.
Yeah.
In all honesty, that's what. No, yeah, exactly.
I'm not spending that much money on that. I'd buy like what are those things? What is it called? When you have season tickets to the Braves.
Oh yeah, season pass or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, season
I'd
tickets.
do that.
Like for life, you could probably do that
And
with that.
yeah, that's what I would do.
Cool.
First three things I do. I had to think about it for a second.
So pay off debt, awesome vacation, family, and pretty much invest in the Braves.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
why not?
You're done now. You don't have to
Thank
stress
God.
out over it. I
Don't
knew
ask
you
me
would
any more
stress out.
questions.
All right. So yeah, awesome. Like mine was like all over the place. So
Okay.
I'm curious.
I'm so excited.
For my 10, I'm actually excited. I don't like necessarily like talking about myself, but I like answering questions sometimes. That's why we're doing this podcast.
Okay.
All right.
Would you rather
Oh gosh.
go to a golf tournament
Okay.
or go to an NFL football game like the Super Bowl?
Depends. What kind of golf tournament? Is this like a major?
Major. Like say the Open
Okay, so the Open, I would assume it would be Sunday because that's the last day
in Scotland.
in Scotland, or go to the Super
Or
Bowl.
go to the Super Bowl.
Easy. Go to the Open
Really?
golf
Okay.
tournament.
I thought it'd be a lot
last day.
harder. Okay.
Is that the last one?
No, that was the first one.
Oh, okay, because you said the last one's
If I would have said the Gamecocks made it to the national championship,
Ooh,
that's a better one.
That's
okay,
tough.
So the U.S. Open with all your favorite golfers, you know they're going to be there.
Yeah,
they're always going to be there.
I would switch it now and go see Carolina play in the championship game,
Okay.
regardless knowing if they won or not. I mean, like, we're around Clemson, Georgia fans, and they know it's all going to championship games all about. But like,
I should have known that I needed to specify.
Well, no,
Okay.
NFL was a good one because Super
that's
Bowl's
kinda cool.
massive.
Yeah, that's a massive
no,
deal.
I like that. But if it was Carolina going to the championship game to play, and because that's once you just don't know, it's so hard to get there. Georgia would say, oh, it's not, but no, yeah, I would probably switch it.
Pushing me aside, like I'm not a factor in this. If it was Atlanta Braves to the World Series or the U.S. Open.
Oh,
and I don't factor in this.
You don't
so
factor in
I don't
this
like
at all?
exist in this little.
If you don't
world.
exist in this world and I don't get to experience that with it, I would say golf.
Okay. I figured.
Because I would want to go and experience that with you massively, like instantly.
Okay.
But if you're like,
I don't exist.
Okay.
Okay. All right, next one. If you could only watch one TV show for the rest of your life, what would it be? Like you can't watch any other TV show, just this one.
I mean, instantly I was thinking The Office.
Okay.
I mean, we have a handful that we like, but instantly I would say probably The Office. I mean, I know that's everyone's probably answer, but it's just
these next two kind of connect.
Okay.
Ish. What would be your dream vacation?
My dream vacation. I'll be honest with you, we're about to go on it. I don't know. Kind of something like we're about to do. I don't know. Probably go to some crazy, awesome, exotic, like Bora Bora or whatever, those really amazing places. Take the boys when they're much older so they can appreciate the situation. and go there for like a month
Okay.
and just have a good time, no worries, be, clear blue water, be able to go see things. Like, I'll be honest with you, I don't know where it is, but there's places that are like, on a mountain, the houses are like stacked or something like that. I guess that's not great. Excuse me. It's not the best answer, but
Yeah, it's not the best answer.
probably some kind of awesome resort with the boys. Again, much older, because right now they wouldn't appreciate going.
Captain would appreciate what we're about to do, but Lion and Saint wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
Lion would like it because all the girls would look like Moana.
And Saint would run around roaring at people and probably get us in trouble.
Probably.
But no, I mean, I don't know. I would love to have the boys involved. Like, if the boys didn't exist, kind of like your whole boys thing, don't exist. I would be like, me and you go and just travel the whole freaking world. Do a Euro, like, whatever.
All right. What has been your favorite vacation up to this point? So what we're about to do doesn't count, but your favorite vacation of all time up to this point in your life.
Favorite vacation up to this point? Oh gosh. Pause. Braves won 6-5. I don't know. I mean,
you have me shaking my legs.
I know. I was just doing it too. I mean, instantly thinking about going to Disney was awesome because the boys love it and it's a good time. And I haven't really done anything. Oh my gosh, like we're about to do. Yeah. That's why I'm so excited about going to Cancun, all exclusive resort. But
no big deal.
No big deal. But yeah, I would say probably going to Disney. I would say the last 2 times were pretty awesome.
Okay,
because we went in Christmas. That was so cool.
That was really
cool. Still remember the night that we stayed for the fireworks at Magic Kingdom. Captain was on my shoulders. He was loving it. It was just really cool. The song that they played was just like, oh wow, we're having a moment.
They did a really good job.
So
yeah. Okay.
But Captain really, really was involved this last time, and that was awesome.
He was. So was Lion. Lion had opinions this last time, too.
They loved it. Lion seemed buzzed for the first time. That was just like, I finally get, when you're a parent and you see your kid having, I was like, I loved that more probably than he did. But anyhow.
All right. So what's being worse, stuck outside in a rainstorm or stuck outside in the blistering heat? Like you're stuck. You can't
blistering
go anywhere.
Heat.
You'd rather be stuck in the heat than in the rainstorm?
No. I'd rather be stuck outside in the rain.
Okay. I figured.
Because heat, like you sweat. I mean, I've always said.
You could also get like a cold and then get pneumonia and then die.
Well, I've always said.
But then you could also die of like overheating.
I've always said I like the winter more because you can put more clothes on.
That's true. You can only get so far until you're naked.
Exactly.
There's nowhere else you can go.
Yeah. So I would say I would rather be in a rainstorm than in, say, a 99-degree weather outside.
Okay. These next 3 are pretty fast.
Okay.
Shoes or hats?
Hats.
Okay. Breakfast or dinner?
Dinner.
Okay. Music or podcast?
Right now, podcasts.
Okay.
I listen to podcasts. I literally sat in that chair and I was watching something and a song came up. I was like, gonna say something to you and go, isn't it crazy that we don't really listen to music anymore? Like we listen to 2 or 3 artists whenever we want to listen to something, but yeah, no, podcasts all the way.
Okay.
What number is this upcoming?
You've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you have 2 more left.
Okay, 2. All right.
Would you rather hire someone to do your landscaping regularly?
Just trying to hit something right now.
Or to clean your house regularly? I mean, like deep clean your house regularly.
I would honestly say I would rather have someone do landscaping. And the reason why is it not weirds me out, but it weirds me out to have someone in your house cleaning your messes.
But it wouldn't. I don't mean like necessarily your messes. I mean like deep cleaning, like your baseboards, like make sure everything's dusted.
Question: is this a weekly thing?
That would probably be like a bi-weekly thing. Because you probably
then clean the house. I'll change it.
I would much rather have someone come in and
yard.
Do all that.
I was thinking yard wise, I don't have to really know that they got there. They were around. They were doing it. Hey, they're coming on Tuesday at 3:00. Okay, well that doesn't affect us.
Okay.
But if someone's deep cleaning our house, And it smells lemony fresh. Yeah, deep clean.
Good
All right.
answer. All
Thank
right.
you. Last one. Oh, dear.
You were very close with your guess earlier.
Okay.
Extremely close. But this is a little bit more broad in terms of what you'd be doing.
Okay.
Would you rather spend a day with John Rahm
Oh, gosh. Okay.
or spend a day with Bob and all the guys from Bob Does Sports?
Oh, gosh.
So, like,
Well,
Bob, Joey, Fat Perez, and Mikey V.
Okay, for anybody that's listening or watching, that's Bob Does Sports, their golf YouTube channel. Amazing. Check them out.
He also has podcasts.
He also has a podcast called Brilliantly Dumb with two guys, Cold Cuts and Bear Down. I listen to it. Like, I wait Tuesday to listen to it. Bob Burger is amazing.
We all know who John Rahm is.
And John Rahm's a professional golfer. I would say with both of these guys, I'm going to be playing around at golf with them or hanging out with them. I will probably, gosh. Let me ask you.
Okay.
Is this, you said spend the day.
Spend the day. So you can choose however you spend your day with them.
So you said spend the day. Because if you said spend a weekend, I mean, that's easy.
Bob, obviously.
But spend the day. No, that I would definitely choose the boys.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love John Rahm, massive fan. I would love to play around with him. But here's the difference, and this is why I love these guys, is that they, when it comes to golf or when they're hanging out, you can just tell they're just themselves. Mm-hmm. There's no faking. They play golf. I hate to say they're the average player, but they're a player that you can relate to. So if I woke up that morning and played golf with them, I wouldn't be as intimidated as, say, hanging out with John Rahm, that used to be the number one in the world, just won the Masters, and now is projected to win the FedEx Cup. I would be freaking out. I would be shaking at the tee box having him watch me swing. But no doubt, hanging out with the boys, Joey Cold Cuts, Fat Perez, The Jet, Big Ticket, and Bob Burger, Bobby Fairways, easily, that would be what I want to do, because hanging out with them, that would be so sick. I'm about to go on a golf trip, and I actually had Bob do a cameo for the golf trip. And I might show the video here. Won't play it because, that's, he says a couple words that you probably shouldn't say. Not bad, just like, anyways. But, hands down, hang out with Bob and the boys.
That was a good answer. I kind of figured, but at the same time, I was like, I don't know, though, because... Yeah,
it's tough because, I would love to hang out with John and ask him questions, be like that and all that. And I think it would be a blast. I would still have love it, have that experience. But Bob and them, I feel like they would make me feel like one of the boys. And so I think it would be sick. Anyways.
Okay.
Rapid fire questions. We did it.
That was fun.
That was awesome. I think it was great. Maybe you got to know us a little bit more. But let's move into the buy or sell.
Never ask Erin what to do with money again.
Gosh, that's why I do the finances.
It's true.
And the budget.
It's true.
Cool. We'll do buy or sell segment, and then we'll kind of end it there. After that, I have a sell, a hardcore sell.
Let's go.
And I don't know if it's going to be the same thing that you're going to do.
Okay, no. What are you doing?
I'm going to talk about the announcers during the Braves game.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to sell the announcers or reporters, not reporters. Anyways, the baseball announcers during the Braves game. Don't get me wrong. I love the guys. I love that they are very passionate about covering the Braves. They do a phenomenal job. But every single time, especially Matt Olson or Ronald comes up, they always jinx the situation.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, bases loaded. Olsen's had 3 grand slams. Let's see if he gets another one here. What happens? He fouls out, or he strikes out, or he hits a pop fly.
Or he doesn't even get to hit
Or
because they intentionally put him on. They did it twice tonight.
I
They
know.
intentionally put him on base, and they did it last night too. And they did it the same thing to Michael Harris last night. And I'm like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
Like, once is enough.
Yeah.
Once is enough.
Yeah. So the announcers irk me. We watch the games, and it's kind of funny because then we pick, like, we make fun of the.
Yeah. We
make
already
fun
know
of
what they're
them.
gonna say.
We already kind of call it. Oh, Olsen's coming up, or Albies is about to hit. They're about to say something like, "Oh, he's had 5 hits in the last 13 games. Let's make it 6," or something like that, or whatever.
Or when Strider went up to pitch the other night, he got into the second
gosh.
inning. He was doing amazing. He was
doing
pitching
awesome.
great, and all of a sudden, Francoeur says, "All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it. Strider's going to get 14 strikeouts tonight."
And you know what happened?
Yeah,
he didn't get another strikeout, and
he made it out of that
Pirates
inning, and then into the third inning, he got 2 outs, and then it just went so far downhill. They pulled him out of the game. It was the worst major league game he's pitched.
And the funny thing is I don't think what is it again?
Francoeur,
whatever. I don't think he made any more comments after that happened.
No, and I know he felt bad.
He definitely
he
felt
bad.
But
Poor guy.
come on, dude.
I hated
You
that.
don't yeah, okay, cool. Strider is a phenomenal pitcher. Is he capable of doing 13, 14, 15 strikeouts? Yes. But he is his 3rd strikeout. He says that, doesn't get any more, and it gets taken out of the game that same inning.
Nope, next inning.
Oh, the next.
He made it out of the second inning, but then third inning.
The third inning got out.
But we called it when he said it. We both said, "Well, there it goes.
There it goes."
Yeah.
I was like, "You got to be kidding me!" And then he does it for players that you can tell, like Ozuna, they'll say something about him, and then Ozuna is a power hitter. He wants to knock the piss out of the ball, but with that, you're gonna strike out. But it's just like every single time they say something.
I will say, watching Ozuna run the bases is
amazing. Oh gosh,
so much comedic relief.
It's so funny.
It's the only really good thing about him.
Yeah, I love it. Jeez, Erin.
Just kidding.
Jeez.
He's not my favorite. He's okay.
Yeah.
We
love the Braves.
Yeah.
We love all of them. But
watching him.
the reporters are just. I'm selling hard on not reporters. The announcers, broadcast announcers.
I think they call Brandon. I think he's like the play-by-play
announcers.
Yeah.
But I'm selling hard on them. I mean, I give it
They're
to them.
good,
They're
though.
doing,
They're interesting
and I have
sometimes.
said it before.
They do a good job in general. They do good.
Yeah.
Except when they do that.
Yeah. And I'll give it to them, no lie. When you're sitting there, you don't want to sit there in dead silence. You got to say something. But every batter or every pitch, you can't sit here and do something that could potentially jinx the situation. Now, I've never been you jinx the situation kind of guy. But dadgummit, they've done it so much, I'm starting to think that's true.
It's true.
So
at least they're not Fox.
that is, yeah. So that's my sell.
Because Fox is the worst.
Yeah, Erin, I know.
Andrew.
I know.
Come on.
Oh, I know.
The game last year against the Cardinals.
Yeah.
That was just the tip of the iceberg.
The pitcher apparently wrote, I thought it was horrific
It
country
was not
song.
good.
And they were
Was it
talking
Wainwright?
about
That was the pitcher,
know.
right?
I don't know, but
I'm pretty sure it was Wainwright. And he's apparently like a veteran pitcher. I don't know if that was his last season. It might have been his last season, or he had like one more season. I don't know.
But they were drooling over the guy and said he wrote a song. It's amazing. And they brought it out of the archives and played it during the game.
They played it during the
And I
game.
was
We're
like,
we just want to watch the game. We don't care about the fact that he like recorded some little country song in his living room and it sounds worse than karaoke.
Yeah.
Anyways, don't quit your day job.
All right. What's your buy or sell?
Do you not have a buy?
No, we're only doing one.
Only doing one?
Yeah, because if we do another one, it can be.
I wasn't prepared for buy or sell tonight. I was only prepared for the rapid fire questions. I forgot.
She's like,
you made it such a big deal about the rapid fire questions. Can I sell you?
Wow. Selling Drew of Drew Plus Erin and Drew of While Our Kids Are Sleeping is being sold. So if anyone wants to take my place, go right ahead. I'm just kidding. Don't buy or sell anything. Just Well, we're back. Did a slight cut there. Erin kind of like had 18 million things go through her head, but then not one thing go through her head.
Had nothing go through my head.
Yeah, she finally has one.
Okay.
Buy or sell. Erin's buy or sell. What is it? My sweet, sweet love of mine.
Anyways, my buy or sell. I'm going to sell major news outlets. Major news outlets.
My phone went off.
Mine did too.
Major.
Kids?
Yeah.
Major news outlets. So,
okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm just selling
That
them.
can be
I mean,
a
I feel
lot.
like most people feel that way. But
Yeah.
Yeah. Just selling them. They
Right.
don't report on actually important things. And then when they do report on stuff, they don't report on the full story. They just report on like segments that they like.
Yeah.
And that like fit whatever agenda they have going on. I would much rather just find other sources like people who have podcasts who actually do things like investigating things.
I get what you're
you know what I'm
saying
saying?
now. Yeah,
People
yeah.
who actually they see a headline, they go investigate it through multiple different sources, and then they come in and they report the full entire story.
And that's why podcasts are growing much faster in like your, I don't know, maybe not local news, but your mainstream news outlets are fading because, you know, the stuff that we're reporting on, it's just like stuff that you don't want to hear.
Even
or
local
it's
news.
not relevant. I don't know. Maybe that's a bad way to explain it.
I was taking the boys to school, and you know the radio station I listened to that Clay and Buck and Glenn Beck, all them on there. I think, what is it?
Is it NPR?
No, it's there's a local news channel that it's on to WJBF, whatever.
Something like that.
Yeah, they reported that Kim Kardashian's hair the other day, like reported on her hair. And I'm like,
gosh.
okay.
Stuff that they probably should be reporting.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. Like, and I just
how
dropped
does
my
that-
son off at school today.
Yeah. How does that affect anybody's life
Yes.
that she changed her hair to blonde to black again?
Yeah, and it's short. Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
Though the whole story was like, oh, is her hair really that short or is it a wig? And I'm like,
No one cares.
nobody cares. Like, literally no one cares.
Yeah.
It was
No, I get it. I get what you're saying
you gotta
now.
be
At
kidding
first, I
me.
was just like, well, duh, everyone hates the news, but I get what you're saying.
I'm saying that
To get more info,
yeah.
like you're selling the mainstream
Media
/
outlets.
news outlet, duh,
Yeah.
because everyone I think is.
Yeah,
But
I think everybody's kinda done with
for
that.
getting the information that you really need day to day instead of the stupid stuff that they post or report on. Yeah. That's a great sell.
Yeah,
It's
like
a great sell.
I mean, even Joe Rogan has better reporting skills than they
Exactly,
do.
no.
Because he actually has people on his show. I feel like he's one of the best, like, if you want to call somebody Switzerland, he's a great Switzerland. He's very neutral. He'll have
you're
anybody
right,
on
he
his
is.
show. He's a just genuinely curious individual.
Yeah.
He wants, like, he has just questions that he wants answered. He has no judgment behind his questions. And he doesn't care who you are. If he's interested, he'll have you on the show, and he never shuts anybody's ideas down, no matter how ridiculous they are.
Yeah, and something I noticed is kind of like what you said. And I mean, we don't know Joe Rogan personally.
Yeah.
We don't know what he's like behind
He
closed
could be
doors.
the worst.
He
I don't
could
know.
be a you know, hopefully not a terrible person.
Yeah.
But every guest I've seen him talk to, from like Theo Vaughn, that's a crazy like guy, to a scientist, he treats them all pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Asks questions, never makes anyone feel like. Now, if they disrespect him or disrespect things,
yeah,
yes, he'll stand up for it. But no, that's a good sell. So we had two sells. It's kind of funny. Broadcast announcers, and pretty much just the news.
Just the news.
So, but if you've noticed, Erin's is much more political than I am.
I am.
So we talk about stuff all the time, and Erin just goes, "Da!" And I'm like, I know, right? And I'm scared to know what she's about to throw at me.
The problem
because
is,
of
like,
she's
but it's
talking
your
about.
fault.
It is.
It's your
Wait,
fault.
How?
Because
How is it my
he just
fault?
said it is, and then he wants to know how.
I want to know how
So-
is it my fault that the news is doing something that's ticking you off?
So this is how it all started. Is back when you used to take the car in the mornings or something for whatever, you would listen to 580 because it was sports radio.
Yeah, a long time
Time ago. It was sports radio. Well, I would get in the car to take Captain to school. Like, these are early days. And I didn't want to put music on. I didn't want to listen to anything. I just kind of wanted whatever. And then like I started listening to it, and then I kind of felt like my dad, because my dad used to listen to like talk radio in the morning, and I'm like, man, this is kind of cool. I get why he liked it. And then it just kind of spiraled from there. All of a sudden I'm listening to Glenn Beck every morning, and then Clay and Buck come on, and then it just kind of like
you get a little
spiraled.
invested too, because you'll go like, hey, listen to what they said today, and I'm like, where, what? And so, yeah.
But then, I actually started getting real news. That's what was crazy to me, is you don't realize that the stuff you're seeing on Fox and CNN and CBS or NBC, whatever, CNBC, whatever, is just tailored to their own personal ideas.
Wait. You know what it is? It's a bunch of hogwash.
That's so good.
Anyways.
No, but really, you just don't realize. And then when they all agree on something, you're like, holy crap, something's wrong with that. Like, there's no way they're all reporting on the exact same thing, saying the exact same things about the exact same thing. Like, there's no way, right?
Yeah.
Something else is going on here. And so I was just like, wow, I didn't even know all this stuff was happening. And it's because nobody's reporting on it. Okay, cool. But so it's your fault, essentially.
Yeah.
It's all yours.
I guess so.
You should just take credit for it.
Well, crazy episode. Erin had to think a good bit on this one.
Yeah, let's not do that again.
No, we can do it again. It's just I might just have to tell you ahead of time.
Yeah, you got to give me some.
We will probably do another buy or sell next episode, so just get ready. The thing is, you had a few. It's just think you froze that spot.
Yeah, you came out of nowhere. We go straight from the questions to all right, buy or sell, and I'm like,
well, I would like for one of these episodes to be 30 minutes, but that's not going to ever happen.
Yeah, nobody has to. I mean, they can just shut it off when they're done listening to us talk.
Yeah, but I know one thing. Silas and Paul and 2K and Seth and a few others will be listening, and we appreciate it.
We do.
We do. Yeah, so we'll have another episode, hopefully.
Ask me the celebrity crush question, since you didn't ask me that.
Because you're wearing them right now. So, yeah, Aragorn.
Is it unsettling to like have him?
It is. I'm not gonna lie. For those that are listening, she's wearing a shirt. Aragorn's staring at me like I literally just portrayed his family, and that I'm going to. And when she stands there, I have him staring at me too. It's just, it could be uncomfortable.
It's like he staked his claim on me. He's like, get away from her.
Weird, Erin. And you're so far from the mic, so thank goodness no one probably heard that. Anyways, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching if you watched on YouTube. But yeah, we'll be back in hopefully about 2 weeks. We got a crazy August and the beginning of September. I got an awesome golf trip coming up.
He has 2 golf trips coming up.
And
some of us just have a vacation.
We got Cancun, and then when I come back, I'm going on another golf trip. And
Oh,
then that is it for the year for me.
For now. Just wait. He'll come up with something else, I promise.
Brian Young listens. I did not want to leave you out. I'm so sorry, Brian. I know you listen.
I didn't know Brian listened.
Yes, he does.
So nice.
He's an awesome fan, awesome friend, golf buddy of mine. So I'm sorry, Brian. Hopefully you got all the way to the end of the episode and heard that I gave you a shout out. But yeah, he has a golf trip coming up in the end of the year that he wants me to go on. So,
are you for real?
Anyways, we will see y'all next time. Thank y'all again for listening and watching while our kids are sleeping. And yeah, let's just end this because she's probably going to be like, are you kidding me? So, all right. Anyways, thanks again. We will see y'all next time.